guys, Ryan here. Today, bringing you first episode of a series called Photoshop. Yeah, that's what the series is called. What we're firstly going to go over is interface, then we're going to go over documents and all that shit. So just gonna get straight into it. Interface, yours might be different. You might have all this over on the side. I have it on this side, but I switched it because I like that. That's it better because I'm awesome like that. Right, firstly we're gonna go through these. That's just the browser. You don't really need that much. It's like a mini bridge. Yeah, crap. History, your history. In other words, that's your brushes. Brush, like you can change the angles and stuff. This your histogram, info. Adjustments and masks. These two tabs here, that's your layers, that's where most of your work's going to be. The paths is for when you pen tooling and stuff. These are your swatches. Right, different colours, you can choose different colours and stuff. Black. These are this is your navigator, sorry. So you can click on the swatch, just click on the top colour navigator anyway. And you can, like, with this, when you have a new thing, you can zoom in, like, these your brush presets, and this is your channels. That's up as if you should know all these layers and stuff. Now we're gonna go through all the controls. This is basically the move, the standard thing, like option you're gonna use, and 2 minutes of good text. Right, oh god, I hear my computer. Like when I'm recording, because it lags that much, change it back to the default settings so it goes completely black on me, and I think my computer's all broken by then. Next, what we're gonna go over is these rectangular marquee. I can't do anything because I don't have a thing open, right? No, we're not even gonna go over that yet. We're gonna go into File, New. I get this over and done quickly because I don't want. I want it to be like one part. So there we go. 1920 by 1080, so it's 1080p. On the resolution on 250. I don't even know what it's in 72. Background contents transparent. I'll just leave. Okay, right, there's our document. Now it's doing that, but it's just because it's blank. Yeah. So that's your move tool basically. So if you have an item in there, you can just click on it and drag it, but you have to click on the layer, so click and drag on it. This is your rectangular marquee tool. You can make rectangles. If you do that and hold shift, it can make two, but it makes, I'll tell you that. Click and hold shift, sorry, and it keeps like a perfect square, so you don't have to like be good at it. Elliptical makes like an oval sort of thing. The same with this. If you hold shift, it'll make a perfect circle. And single just does a line across, and you can fill that to make like lines, line down. Lasso tool is basically like marquee with your free hand, and then you can like move that because it's empty. Control D, I'll deselect it. Magic wands for mask and stuff like that. Oh my god, I just proved myself. Quick selection, the same. Cropping, if you don't know what cropping is, just like taking this thing out. Same as slice and slice like tool, the same sort of thing. The eyedropper is if you have a colour and you want to use that colour again, you just click on it with the eyedropper and it'll find the colour and then it'll put it into, I don't really use them, but there's a ruler to measure how long things are. Close sample and note tool or drop notes off, but I don't use them, so clear on. Yeah. Choose that eyedropper. Right, I don't normally use these, like these are for like photos and stuff normally. These are your brushes. You've got your basic soft edge brushes, and I'm going to put you in. So your basic soft edge brushes. brushes, change the size by these, just click and it'll make like a gradient sort of thing, change the opacity so it's lighter, stuff like that. You can change the blending mode as well, so when you think you're just over there and leave that normal. To get new brushes, all you have to do, like as you see I've got all these brushes here, you need to go onto the internet and find some brushes, just click on this arrow here, load brushes, and I have them in like folders within there, like I don't even know. So yeah, and that's the brushes, and you've got your pencil tool, which is basically the same but it draws really thin lines. I don't really use that much. You've got them but they're really not useful. The stamp, it's sort of the same, you don't really use it that much. Art history the same. Rubber is, say I have a brush, a hard edge will do so it'll go perfectly, and the rubber, which just erase that and just go over it so it's all done. Yeah. Background eraser, you can just click on something that'll erase the background. Magic eraser is the same as basically the magic one but automatically delete. Paint bucket, obviously fill. Brush, fill. Yeah, see and control I will enter that white, and again the gradients. For radial, just there along. Give you one here and one out, so if you want the gradient in the middle, just middle and go up. I'll give you a nice little gradient effect there, so yeah. Good. Don't really use that much, that's more advanced. Pen tools, advanced. Text tools, basically simple. It's simple, but it takes long times to work. Yeah, it takes ages to load it because I've got that many fonts. So just wait for it. Just even know what this is on here. Right, there we go. Oh, it's so slow. Just let's see how long is the video. Oh, it's only been going 7 minutes. Right there. And you can pick your font here. I'm going to use my favourite font, Agency FB. I'm going to bold 48. There we go. Crisp, you can change that thing. I'm going to keep them crisp because I like crisp, and I'm going to change the colour to reddish. Dun dun dun. And then I'll just be like, right. Yeah. If you, that's the same font as the background font. That thing. Next, you have the path selection, which you don't really need that much. Then you have a rectangle tool, which is just rectangles. Rounded rectangles, so it's like a rectangle but it's got rounded edges. Ellipse tool is just basically like circles. If you hold shift you'll get a perfect circle. The same with the rectangle, rounded rectangle, you'll get perfect. That's the polygon or whatever it's called. Line tools, just basically drawing a line, but you could change the width to like 1 centimeter and it'll be thinner. I mean, you can go lower than that. And then custom shape is just free. Oh no, yeah. You change this, and you can get like emails and stuff. So yeah, shift, delete. Right. Next is more fonts. Right. That button gives you, so say you had a red on, and flip it, and you have a blue on this one, and you want it back to the default black and white, you click that button and put it back. That's the flip, so if you have one colour here and a colour underneath you want to use, you just press that button and you can flip it. And then this is your colour picker, you just click on here for the shade of colour you want, click on here for the colour you want, so like if you want yellow, you want bright yellow, you just click there, stuff like that, and just the same. Next we're going to go quickly over blending tools, so I'm just going to draw, just going to do a square actually, rectangle, right, Control Z on a perfect square, so and shift, and then you got a perfect square. And I'm going to change this to green and put dark green, fill tool. And what you want to do is, you'll get this with nearly all shapes and text and stuff. You want to convert the smart object, rasterize, then fill, and that gives you the colour. So you want to right click, blending options, and we're going to go over a few blending options before the video ends, because we've got like 5 minutes left. Drop shadow gives a shadow behind. You can change everything, so normal. The opacity, make it darker, the angle it's at, there's some, like, you know, the distance of it, the spread, which is like how thick it is, and the size of how, like, shadowy it is. So, one, just gives you a light effect, and then, you know, inner shadow gives a shadow on the inside. Outer glow gives it a glow. I don't like the inner shadow though. Outer glow gives it a nice glowy effect. Just click on normal. Actually, if we put the background, if we invert the background, blending options again, drop shadow. I forgot. Click OK. Right, drop shadow and change the colour to white. And then put it to normal. There you go. And take the opacity down. There you go. Inner shadow will do like a shadow on the inside, but we don't really use that much because it's not like outer glow gives it glow all the way around. Don't really use that. Inner glow gives it glow all the way around. Don't use that. Level emboss makes it look 3D. And quickly go over the step. And when I'm back, right, gives it 3D effect. You can make outer bevel so it looks on the emboss. Inner bevel, pillow emboss, stroke emboss. I normally keep it on inner bevel. Depth, I mean smooth, chisel hard. Sorry, I've got a dry foot. And chisel soft. Doesn't really make much of a difference, but I like it on chisel hard. The depth, you can change the depth of it. I like it low though. You can direction, so it's like indented this side, you know, if it's indented or like dent. Confusing. Right, you want this on 5, this one's 0, but it doesn't really make it much of a difference. You can put that angle so that you could have it on 90, stuff like that, but leave it on 120 because it's a bit out. No, don't use that, just straight. That's all the same. Contour, texture, that's the one that does do, make like a texture. Don't really like it that much actually. It's like outdent, like makes it indented, so if you put above emboss and put down, makes it look indented, but looks like satin, makes it darker. Glow overlay can change the complete overlay, and if you have like something underneath, you just overlay it, put on overlay and it'll change the thing. Gradient overlay, that's the one we want to look at, so that's the one I use a lot. Overlay, puts like a dark even thing like that. So yeah, we can change the angle and stuff, but it looks better on 90. And the scale, you can change the scale, but it looks better on 90. Pattern over there gives you a pattern, so when you have like a grid pattern, and you can put on over there, doesn't really do much, like, and take the opacity down. You can change the scale so it's smaller. And stroke just puts, I change this to white, puts a white line all the way around, and change that one, you pass it down, you can change the gradient and like, when you do some parts of it. So yeah, that's basics on Photoshop, so yeah, peace out.